Hi, my name is Sumit Agrawal and I manage the Bandhan Financial Services Fund. Now this is a fund which we launched last year in July and despite of being a sectoral fund or a thematic fund, the fund has a very unique positioning vis-a-vis peers in the market. So if you look at the portfolio construct, the fund is not only focusing on banking but the entire financial services industry. And as we see, financial services is now having very large and broad 5 segments followed by 20 sub-segments. So while you have banking or lending on the other side, you have enormous non-lending piece also available as an investment choice with the investors. So you have companies like broking or gold finance companies or exchanges or stock markets or financial products manufacturers or distributors and whatnot. So the choice available to the investor today is huge. And that is the reason when we launched the fund and even today, we maintain a positioning of having a very broad-based portfolio which gives an investor adequate presence across the sub-segments. One more advantage of such strategy is that not all the sectors does very well all the time. So for example, currently probably because of the higher interest rates, lending as a piece is not performing well. And as a strategy, we have been underweight on lending. And that has been compensated by an overweight stance on the non-lending piece, especially the capital market oriented strategies or investments. And as we all have seen, that segment has done really well. So this gives the fund manager enough leeway to actually maneuver the fund according to his view of the market and the way various sub-segments are behaving. I would say this is a very unique offering available in the market and gives a very early exposure to some of the nuanced new themes within the overall financial services bucket. And our experience so far has been great. We also participate in a lot of new listings which are emerging in this sub-segment as a whole, and that gives additional flavor to the portfolio. We also follow a flexi cap approach in this fund. So while we have adequate exposure to large cap, we have a fair mix of mid and small as well. And I think having a flexi cap style works well for this sector, which is actually a very large and a very secular growth sector for the country, ranging anywhere between 30-35% of any broad market index. So this is a nice summary for the fund, and I hope we will be able to deliver satisfactory performance, and I wish all the investors all the very best for this fund. Thank you.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.